Who's this?
Hi, this is Michelle.
Hi, Michelle. Is Bill in?
May I ask who's calling?
Kurt Kelly from LA.
Oh, okay. Please hold 1 moment.
Yeah. Hey, can you hear me okay? When was the last time you were either going to work, like, say around 7:30 on a Tuesday morning or whatever, that you saw low flying, a dozen heavily armed military helicopters flying over you? Video to prove it. I was talking about the Oscars. Is that what just finished? The Oscars? So, and had been interviewing people around Hollywood just for like some goodbye memories and shit for me. And I'm getting up to one of the busiest intersections in Hollywood, between Hollywood and University City and Burbank, and at 7:25 in the morning, I see flying from like Edwards Air Force Base a dozen military helicopters. I think they're going down to Miramar, down to San Diego. No, they do a complete pivot around Universal Studio, slowly flying over Pasadena area like they're looking for somebody right now. It was spooky as shit. Which how many? But a dozen. That's the most I've ever. I've seen 3, 4. I've seen 1, 2 off. I've seen late night missions. I've never seen a deployment of 12 over the city simultaneously. Is that the Times?
I don't know. I saw an article online where they were showing them landing on Wilson Boulevard. And story I saw said they were doing training maneuvers or whatever. They were going to be coming up in the next few months.
Oh, I've seen training maneuvers where 200 troops come in and are dropped in like Navy SEALs and are on the beach running in full formation in a matter of minutes and down the beach. And just I have footage of that on the internet. I've actually watched that. Goes back a year now. I've been watching that shit going on with the drills. But now this new heavy surveillance in broad daylight in rush hour on a Tuesday morning. I've never seen it so blatantly fucking obvious. It looks like almost a Armageddon movie. I mean, you can see the rifle gunners on it, and they got open sides. They're looking, and I got detection that shows me the sweep in the hood for all communications. I just went, oh, wow, and I videoed the whole thing and just said, I think I'm going to stop here for a minute. I'm going to digest what I just witnessed. The last time I saw a military formation like that, I was in the middle of a war zone. That's the last time I saw a formation like that. I do know. I know what I saw. I don't give a shit if they're looking. If they're looking for me, that's really off. I mean, I'm right here. It's kind of hard to miss a guy like me. But, my intel is really good, too. So we've had the Secret Service looking for me, and they can't seem to find me. And God knows the CIA and probably Howdy Doody, too. So nothing surprises me anymore. They could fly 20 copters over me and I could be talking and they still won't realize it's me because I keep changing how I dress. Now I just keep baffling them all. I'm thinking if they really wanted to pinpoint me, they would have pinpointed me and shut me up a long motherfucking time ago if I was really telling that many lies. Irregardless, it is a sign of the times. And the best news I got all month, year so far, personal attorney who has all the information about the Russian shit is going to testify before the Senate openly in public. This shitstorm of questions are going to be flying like a motherfucker when he sits down under those bright lights. And I'll bet you every promise I made to him when I talked to his offices in the past year will come to fruition. I can almost bank on it based on some new intel I have, but I'm just having so much fun today, I can't even tell you. I have been bopping all over the city, tying up some loose ends while trying to figure out how I'm going to go address the fact that they threw on me that I didn't prepare for because I had walking pneumonia so bad the past week that I spent most of the time on my back coughing up white and yellow shit, wondering if I was going to live. Now I don't have a doctor's report to show that I had walking pneumonia, but I'm sure I can go get one. I'm wondering if I should go get that before I go make an appearance a week late, where there's now a felony warrant for me, which will be squashed down, but things shouldn't even be a fucking felony. It should be return the property and fuck off. I've also been asked to get in touch with the DA on a matter where I armed robbery. I'm wondering if I should start trading some tits for tats. What do you think? Fuck no. You make this thing go away, I'll help you with that thing. And then, by the way, you're going to look at some other things. If you don't, the public's going to start to look at them. And the reason it hasn't been published so far, someone included all the shit I've been leaking, aside from Russian newspapers and Russian media that's starting to pick up some of my shit and running about Trump, which I find hilarious, is because the White House has given orders that anybody who wants access to the White House cannot cover anything that I'm putting out, or they'll be banned from the White House. Okay, I understand that, but once I get outside the U.S., anybody who's covering stuff outside the U.S. can still pick it up, and they're not fucking with the White House on U.S. soil. They happen to pick outside the country. Pitching a bitch storm. I just got to find out which news agency wants to leak it first. I'm thinking India, since they're thinking of flipping on the U.S. intelligence anyways, based on some new reports I just got. They look like they're going with China, or China might be good because they'll flip this story right up his ass. Who do you think is my best bet if I have to get, aside from Russia, which I'm not really thinking that's a top choice for me ever? Do you think China's my best flip? Or India? Who hates America the most? North Korea? Who hates America the most besides Russia? North Korea is, yeah, that sounds like a great place to go visit. Not ever! I think I'd have better odds in the Middle East. Maybe I'll go see the Saudi government. Are they pissed at us this week?
I can't imagine anyone that pissed at Mr. Trump this week.
I hear even Canada is, and by the way, Trudeau, I hear, is going to take a fall on a hard axe this go around. He's not going to make his reelection. They're going to kick him out. Well, just a little predictions from Uncle Kurt. Let's see if it happens, but that's the intel I'm picking up. Dude, I'm getting my ear to ground around the planet to figure out just to land, because when I pull this trigger to get out of here, I'm probably going to pull it pretty quick, but before I do, I'm going to nail a lot of motherfuckers to a cross and take as much shit back as I can, so I'm walking out of here with as much fucking money and intel and property and shit I can take, and the rest I'll have shipped to me, or have someone liquidated here and send me cash. I am done being fucked with. From Brooklyn and Detroit are going to help collections, and they only get paid if they get shit. So, we'll see how they do. But I'm seriously hiring professional collections people who may be working with organizations like Hell's Angels. I don't give a fuck. They work with the Rolling Stones. They make their shows run smooth. I need some people starting my shows run smooth. Or other, people like Panthers, you don't need to know, but people who can get this job done, because I'm tired of yokel locals and criminals with badges at state, local, and federal level who do not have my best interest in mind ever. Sodomizing me, running me over with cars, but the second I fart in public, I get arrested for something. If they can kick it up to a felony, you can goddamn better believe they're going to. Fucking jackasses. Oh, well, I just thought I'd let you know before I started Armageddon, because I really have been contacting people and hitters coming in, because at this point I got nothing to lose except my sanity or my freedom. And the sooner I can collect some heavy cash flow and get the fuck out of this country and liquidate it somewhere else where I can spend it even deeper, I'm going to reach out and bitch slap some people like the Melissas and other people from around the world if I have to. I'm going to get paid by these fuckers one way or the other, even if I have to hire the Russians to hack their fucking accounts. I don't give a shit anymore. How's that for honesty? Well, at this point, wouldn't you, if you were in a boat like I've been in? Or would you still bend over and kiss her ass and run and hide? Yeah, tried that. They fucked with me there too. So you know how that goes for me. Oh, okay. Hey, I do have a new tent that holds 12 people. I could put a harem in the back room. All right. Much love, brother. I'll be in touch soon if I make it out alive. Yeah.
You got internet on your phone, right?
Yep.
California unclaimed property.
You know, you're the second or third person who's told me about this. I'm glad you brought that up. And do you know about the Homesteading Act here also?
Well, I don't know about that one, but make sure you click on the official Cal right now on the sites that are there.
Do you have an exact link you could text me or email me, and I'll know for sure I'm on it?
Well, you'll know you're on it because it says it's the official California site.
Okay. And it's called unclaimed property?
Unclaimed property is what they call it.
What kind of property? Real estate or all kinds of property?
Well, it's for if someone's holding money they owe you and they can't find you, or you never cashed the check, or the check got returned undeliverable for some reason, then that money can be sent to the state to hold on to, or so you come claim it.
I wonder the same would be for assets too, like cars, bikes, phones, other shit.
Well, supposedly whoever's got stuff is supposed to turn it over to the state. I don't know what they do with it if it's not.
Well, I guarantee you the cops aren't.
No, they aren't gonna do it. They're gonna
No, I know they're liquidating out the back door. I have evidence on that.
yeah. So, but this is stuff like an old bank account maybe, or a utility bill refund, or something like that that might be sitting out there. And I checked your name. You got like 3 or 4 different things sitting out there
What? Under which name?
under your name.
Under Cronin?
One was Cronin.
Right.
And one was joint with you and Karen. Even
What? How much was it?
I don't know what the amounts are. When you put your name, go up to their number.
Well, hold it. If it's for both of us, how can I claim it without her consent?
I don't know what the rules are, but normally one of the parties could claim it. Check might come in both names, but
Who gives a shit? We'll deal with that problem later.
so check that. Check under Kurt Kelly name live video. There might be money.
Well, even Kurt Kelly Inc., Kurt Kelly Entertainment Inc., Live Video, Disaster. I'll run them all.
Yeah,
I should even run Edward James and some of my aliases then. Is there anything like that in Michigan or anywhere else in the country where it can claim shit?
every state has an unclaimed property office.
Who can I hire to run it for me and give them the long list and say, just run this shit?
Well, I you do it one at a time. You got time to do this shit.
That's true. It's not like, I'm killing anyone yet.
Doesn't take that long. It took me like all about 5 minutes to find the My Name's on the Michigan website. I clicked on the claim button. It gave me my address was Ocean. They sent me a check for $120.
Well, now hold it. How about the addresses? And I don't remember them all. One in Novi and Cantor and West Bloomfield. Did you run my names because of stuff that was being sent to you?
I don't remember seeing anything for you on the Michigan site.
You might want to read because you would know your past addresses.
California.
Yeah, I will. Yeah, but Michigan, I'll try to check Michigan also. But if you think of it, because if they got misdirected and they didn't get to you, then they'd be sitting and holding care of you, wouldn't they? Because you were also agent of record for all the companies. So any of the company incarnations, K2 Productions, all the ones we listed over the years. Holy fuck. I can see where this could get time consuming quickly. Okay, well, thanks for the tip. So I will definitely check that out. How can I, excuse me one second. How can I where would I call in U.S. Bank to even get this form that they sent to IRS about that bad debt of gens they admonished for, I don't know, 14 or 20. Where would I even call in to find something like this? Thank you. Thank you very much. Good morning. Would you like this? Okay. You look truly beautiful. You're welcome, ma'am. I love people with manners. I truly do. Wow, some beautiful redhead gave me a cigarette in Hollywood, and I offered a joint for it. She's like, no, I already had some. Enjoy the cigarette. What about Kurt Kelly? Oh, that's my cousin. Wow. Wow. I've got her number somewhere, I think. So That's my cousin. Oh my God. Maybe I should just, or you should shoot Susan a note. Hey, a lot of your family members should run their name. They have money. Or I can run it for you. You should charge to do this, brother. I'll find your hidden money. This could be a side business for you. How about Samantha? Would she do something like this? No, it's too boring. Do you know anybody who would do this? I could subcontract. I could make this into a business. But I want to subcontract somebody who's got experience doing it so I don't have to teach them from the nuts and bolts up. You know anybody? I'll find them, goddammit. What would they be called? Name search specialists? Finding hidden treasures? So what is the claim property? Is that what I'm looking for again? Unclaimed property, unclaimed property, unclaimed property. Okay, I gotta tattoo that to my forehead. Okay, got it. Oh, you know where I might go for U.S. Bank? Try and get a hold of that old branch over on the east side. That they should be able to route it because it went through their bank. Wouldn't that be? How important is this? Is it really important in the big picture? Or is it gonna give me an audit or something? Well, if we don't file on this U.S. Bank thing.
Oh, you mean they sent you a form?
Yeah, and went to the IRS. Do I have to do anything, really? Legally?
If they can't find, you're supposed to, file a return and put the right information down there, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah, but I haven't filed a return since 1999. When's the last time we filed a return for me personally? 1999? I haven't filed taxes in like 2 decades. We filed federal taxes on corporation stuff, but those were all holdings in your name even. And we didn't declare any earnings. And then when we flipped to me, I don't know if we even filed taxes on any of the corporations since then.
I can only remember the last time you filed for corporation.
You know, disaster relief. If I do this concert for world peace this year, I'm going to have to refire up. But if not, I'm not worried about paying back taxes down the road 2 or 3 years like I've done in the past. Fuck it. It's not a big deal. But my question is, if I don't file personally, how can they hurt me if I haven't filed in 20 years?
I honestly don't know.
Would I go to prison or face a fine? Well, I like to know my options ahead. You're not an attorney, but that one you would fucking know. Would I go to prison on something like this? Is it tax evasion? Yeah, that's true. Me, I'd be like, Conway West or somebody. I'd be in federal prison for this shit. Or who's that other actor?
The thing about that stuff is, when they
Who's that black actor they keep throwing in prison for tax shit? Yeah, I'd be the new Wesley. I'd be the white Wesley Snipes. He didn't declare.
when they wipe out that debt, they give you that 1099. If you are technically insolvent at the time, which you definitely would be, that is not actually taxable income. And you just got to put a form on the return and say, my question is not taxable because I was insolvent.
And if they come back later, we could still file it then and not have any penalty, correct? I don't need to stress to find this document, is what I'm saying. Now, I did put on Google Plus and sent you the links, but I see you haven't acknowledged them yet. A bunch of confidential documents I've got up on Google Drives that were too much to attach to email that have legal notices and some of the other tax documents and stuff you're looking for. Do you have a way to go back in your email and look for those, or do I got to find a way to send you new links?
I don't foresee anything.
They would have been to Microsoft Drive and from Google Drive. If you search in your email Google Drive or Microsoft Cloud, I think it is.
I haven't seen anything like that. I'd have noticed something like that.
Wow, and I sent them to you a better address to use. I mean, these have gone out for like 6 months now. And I've resent them. Do you need me to send you them via text? How can I get them to you that you'll get them?
I don't know.
Wow, who's reading your email before you are?
Well, it sounds like maybe Google Drive and Microsoft don't play nicely with.
Yeah, evidently not. Or Yahoo says, fuck you, so we're not going to let that one. I don't know, dude, but seriously. there's somebody censoring your email. I can go back and find them and resend them, which is a pain in the ass just to demonstrate, or I can send you new ones via text. But to send them via Yahoo, now that I know all this shit's getting clipped, fuck it. Yeah, I've sent you stuff to many different outside cloud sources that you wouldn't normally use or have access to with full access. So I wonder who's started using them. I'll have to go back and recheck that intel now. Fuck. Or is Melissa intercepting your email again and censoring it? Do you have a way to check that? I have a way to check it through Google. I don't know if you can check that through Yahoo. I haven't used Yahoo in so many fucking years. It's ridiculous. Is there a way to check that in Yahoo or not? All right, I'll try and research that one for you. I'm sure I can stop by Yahoo today if I have to and get a fucking answer. I know where their office is at. Everybody's got shit here. If your kids are using Snapchat, tell them to stop and get it off their phones, dude, because everything they're doing is going in the base. Oh yeah, and I bury shit in it, like links to. Well, why don't you look for links and click on links first and forget all the text? How's that? But there's links in it.
Yeah, about 40 of them.
Well, yeah. So pick your links. All right, so what I'll do, you know what I'll do? I'll do an edit version for Bill. All right. I'll give you Reader's Digest versions. I'll have to figure out how to pare yours down. I may have to send them to your email via text. And now, when I send text via email, do you get those from Metro or on T-Mobile? I'm sure how they come in, but it'd be my phone number and then @ So you're not getting any of those either? Oh, fuck Christ. Jesus. Do you have a Google account I can send shit to? Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, I'll figure this out one way or the other. I'll let you know as soon as I figure it out. I'll run a test and say, did you get this? How's that? Maybe I have to send you a screenshot. I don't know what the fuck. I'll figure it out. Anything else going on? But when there's multiple files, it's easier to send you the cloud link so you can pick out the shit you need and send it to an email that I got to send 5 emails with. Because when I shoot the picture of it, it's not a small picture. It's high res, admissible in a courtroom if you needed it. That high res. I'm not sending you knockoff stuff that you got to use a magnifying glass for. I'm sending you usable data. All right, I'll figure out the headache. Maybe I'll have to zip stuff and send it to you. Yuck. I hate using zip. I'll figure it out. Multiple emails? You're going to love that one, not. Okay. But that means I have to go in and cherry pick them up. And yes, for me, because now I got to go back into the drives. And I really don't. Can you tell? I don't. Send the birth certificate so I can move quickly on that. Did you find an old driver's license or passport?
I sent all copies, all that stuff on that same email.
And that was in the past 30 days, right?
Yep.
What was it? Late data? Any name you put on it? Or just find everything from you? You don't send that much anyway. I'm sure I could just search everything from you. Yeah, okay. If people want to send it to you for disaster relief, so if I'm gone, you can manage it. You can forward me some so I can stay alive. All right, well, we may have to bring him back to life again. Or do you want me to bring a live video back? Which one's better to bring back? And how much do you need to bring it back? Because I need money coming in. Said, let me know how much you need so I get that to you this week, and which company I'm blowing up. Which one's easier for you to manage the money through, a nonprofit or through the profit? I still need to know the company name, and that means we got to get current in California and Texas too, or they won't open it. And that's another $1,000. So it's better for you to open it there, so I don't have to pay another $1,000 on top of bringing the company back all in 1 month. That's a big hit when I'm trying to get out of the fucking country. That'll push me back another month. I'm gonna have to go out and murder some people or whatever it takes. Okay. Okay. So then we're doing it through live video, and I'll figure out how live video will donate it back. I'll figure that out myself or take but in the meantime, how much money do I need to bring it back? And how much would it be to bring both back? Okay. So later today, tomorrow, what's your guess? That's fine. I just need to know because what day is the 27th? Is that today or tomorrow? Okay, so I may have money coming in as quick as tomorrow, and certainly all of it by Friday. So I need to know where to move, how much on time before I walk out of any place. And can I cut it to you in a money order? Yeah. Right, but also separate money to you or accounting firm. Can I send that? Can I? Yeah, that's what I was asking. So I'll need to know E is on that, or just pay it all to you, and then you pull out what you need. Cool, but let me know so I know how much I have to play with. And I didn't get the bank routing number shit. Did you send that in an email also? All right, so I'll find that also, and I got to call them and get a card out to me. If I order it now, do you think I'll have it by next? Fuck. What's the fastest they can spin a card out? Will they do an expedite if we're putting in a big hunk of money, or will they not? All right, I'll scan it, but if not, it's going to be like 7 to 14 days. Does that sound right? No, I'll give them a physical address. So that's where you pay an expedite fee, which may be $50. And if so, maybe we have to pay it. I hold enough back here to last me for the 7 to 14 days or however long they tell me it's going to take to get it out here. And how long it takes to get it for those from Detroit. All right, I'll figure it out or check their site. All right, anything else we should be covering before I vanish out of the country? Okay. All right. I tried to reach out to Susan. She has not returned my call, so obviously she's still pissed off or offended or all of the above. I've given up guessing. Yeah, and some right to be there, so she didn't put herself and me at such risk. But we live and learn. Be blessed, brothers. Talk to you soon.